Welcome to TeaLimePie, the podcast where I, a totally reasonable human being, read spooky Reddit stories with my co-host, Coffee Ghostea, who believes in ghosts and the paranormal. Each week, we take turns reading creepy tales from the internet and break them down, one of us with logic and the other with the love of all things spooky. Is any of it real? Probably not. But hey, if your lights start flickering while you're listening, that's definitely a coincidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Oh,
how you doing? I feel like it's been a hot minute since we recorded last.
It was whoops.
Yeah, we were bad.
Adulting, yay! Scheduling things with friends in different countries, yay!
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. Oh well, we're here. Nothing exploded. It's fine.
Nothing exploded yet.
Yeah. Although I say that, and like a few weeks ago, a car did explode down the road. So, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I lied. Something did explode. Yeah. Yeah.
Love that for you.
Yeah, me too.
You're going to start us off tonight with our first story.
Yeah, it's called My Roommates and My Experiences with My Dorm Spirits in r/ghosts from Warm Hospital, 1931.
Warm Hospital.
Hospital.
That's kind of a creepy name.
They're on the cold side. I don't know, maybe.
I guess, yeah. I don't think hospital and go, ooh, that sounds warm and cozy.
Exactly. Okay. In the dorm, there are 4 of us. Myself, A, who is myself, comma, A. Okay, A was also a roommate last year. B and L. Okay. The activity started in early October when I saw a shadow figure walk through the door into the hall. I thought it was Elle leaving for class. However, the door didn't open. We slowly started noticing more and more things, such as shadow figures in the 2 bathrooms. I also started seeing a figure in the common area where we have our kitchen and couch. One day, A noticed that their little tiny mirror in their room was pointing at their bed. They never intentionally pointed at their bed. Yeah, no, that's weird.
Yeah, that's creepy. Except, like, it's a fucking dorm room.
Yeah.
Those things are, they're tiny.
Uh-huh.
And, like, people are not the most careful around people's stuff, right?
That's true. Just walk by and accidentally brush it or something, yeah.
Yeah.
A and I have always been sensitive to the paranormal, so it's usually only myself and them that sees figures. However, B gets bad feelings about areas more than anything. The dorm has 2 doors to enter into it, one on my side and one on the side of A and B. The door on A and B's side started unlocking on its own. Nope. Don't like that. Now we get to the point where things really started picking up. A and B's bathroom door started opening on its own and the light turns on by itself. They leave the door closed even when they don't use it. A's door started being open when they had closed it. B would feel like the dorm was really hostile whenever she would come home alone. What is
I feel like that's more psychological, though.
Yeah. Just trying to figure out what
like,
that feels like.
You have ghosts. Have fun being alone.
Yeah. Ugh. One day I was fighting with my boyfriend and I went into my room and closed the door. There's a knock on the door and I say yes. And I hear A ask me, "Are you okay?" And I say I am, but I was just going to bed. The next morning I ask A if they came to check on me and they said no. They know I like being alone when I'm upset. I asked B and L if they came to check on me and they both said they either weren't home or didn't come over to my side. It's just a concerned ghost. They would just wanted to see what was going on.
Yeah. They're just hanging out in the dorm.
Yeah. It was around this time that we figured out that we had 3 different entities within the dorm. One on A and B side, one on L and my side, and one in the common area. We also started suspecting that they showed up in October because that was around the time the building management ripped open our wall to repair after a flood. Ghost was not happy.
Wait, what? Were there bodies in the wall or something? Like, if it's just repairing a wall, it's not like it's tearing something down permanently.
Maybe, I don't know. Weird. One night, B and I were sitting in the common room, and every time I tried to talk, there'd be a loud knock on the wall, and we both kept getting touched while sitting on the couch. One day, I was in the kitchen by myself, and as I turned to put something in the fridge, the door to A and B's side unlocked in front of me. I checked the peephole, and no one was outside unlocking it, plus they both kind of suck with their keys, and I would have heard the key miss the lock a couple times. That's so real.
That's some shade right there. Like, I'm picturing the 2 girls reading this be like, bitch, what
the hell?
Rude.
Oh, I feel that though. Now 2 weeks ago, L and B and I went back to our respective hometowns for our reading weeks. I don't know what that is. Interesting. I want a reading week.
It's literally what it sounds like.
Just go home and read.
Yeah, it's a week for studying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's like no one ever does.
Yeah, of course. While we were gone, A had a large amount of activity, from a large amount of sounds from L and my side to hearing scratching from the common area. The creepiest thing that A mentioned was hearing a lot of noises from B's room, which included the springs of her bed squeaking. A wasn't sure if B was back yet, as that was the day we were all supposed to get back. So A went and knocked on the door. They asked if B was home, and in response, A heard what they described as someone pretending to pant like a dog. What?
Someone was just getting frisky. Like, imagine you came home from reading week, and like you're trying to get it on with someone, and your roommate's like, somebody in there? And you just, like, ignore them? Like, oh, yeah, that was totally ghost. I definitely wasn't home. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I know we're not supposed to have people over, so that was definitely the ghost.
Yeah. And before you say anything, I made a joke that the ghosts were having sex when I was told of this. Now from here, this has all been in the past week. I got home and my side smelled like rotting food. Both Elle and I made sure we didn't leave any food in our rooms before we left. Everything felt really negative. A and I both did an egg cleanse that night.
It's a witchy thing.
Okay. That sounds counterproductive to the smell, but okay.
Yeah, right? Maybe not rotten egg, though.
I know, but it still would smell weird. And they both came back with spikes. For those of you that don't know anything about egg cleanses, thank you. Spikes are very much not good. Oh, what?
Yeah, super good explanation there.
Yeah, what spikes like?
I believe when you crack the egg and it falls into water, if the yolk breaks and causes a spike in the yolk.
Okay.
Don't quote me on this. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay. Excuse me. That night, A and I had no activity. However, B had the most activity she had ever had, from stuff moving all over her room to hearing the door to their side unlock by itself at 3 a.m. That's like the worst part of this to me. I would be so stressed just like hearing my door unlock all the time.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah,
Yep.
you go to open it or something and it was already unlocked. Like that kind of stuff would make me so
Yeah.
paranoid and stressed out.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, that genuinely scares me because, like,
Mhm.
what if someone's gonna break into your dorm?
Mhm.
They have 0 resistance. Your door's unlocked.
Yep, exactly. Fuck that. The next day we decided to go see what we can do to deal with the activity. We made a spray from cedar, pine, rosemary, and cinnamon, as advised to us by a spirit expert. We got some protection candles and Palo Santo to burn. The activity...
It's wood.
Yeah, I think after I had thought about it, I'm like, oh yeah,
It smells
heard about that.
so good.
Yeah.
I don't believe in ghosts, but like, I love witchy stuff.
But it
I
smells
love
good.
witchy stuff. It smells so good.
The activity calmed down for a couple days. However, whenever we tried to spray the spray in a place where we felt uneasy, the spray bottles would clog. We since determined that it was getting clogged by the cinnamon and fixed that. However, it was strange. It only happened when we were spraying those spots. The lights started turning on in A and B's bathroom again. And B started having stuff happen in her room again, including strange noises, things moving, and getting touched. A kept hearing and seeing things, including B's voice saying, at one point. As for me, I will see shadow figures and get weird vibes. Yesterday we went back and got some more protection candles and Palo Santo. B and I sat with the candle for a while and smoked our rooms with the Palo Santo. Oh, she
flipped
some letters around.
Yeah.
Palo Santo. A wasn't home at the time. The most recent things that happened are the doorknob to my side moved on its own. I got touched on my butt when I was walking into the common room. No.
It's a little sports tap.
Yeah.
Good job on your last test.
More shadow figures. B saw A's bedroom doorknob moving when A had already left for the day. A woke up this morning to their phone under their bed when they had left it on their desk, and their bedroom door was open when they closed it. I'm gonna smoke A's room with the Palo Santo when they are out to... all I think about when she says, I'm gonna smoke, is like... getting some good weed and like...
Yeah. I'm picturing her sitting in like the common space. Like, just cross-legged with a bong between her legs.
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm saving your life. My earring just fell out.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Oswald didn't like that earring today, I guess.
Yeah. Doesn't like me shitting on his people.
Yeah, just the outro of the story. I guess this post was just me wanting to share the experience, and before y'all say anything, Elle is hardly home. There is no way she could have faked anything. She had experiences with an entity in her dorm last year as well. But if she has experienced anything this year, she hasn't told us. Dun dun dun!
I didn't like a lot of the like doors opening and unlocking.
No.
But in the back of like I visited my sister when she was in university. She stayed at the dorms.
Mm-hmm.
And I know what goes on in a dorm setting. They're drunk the entire fucking time. Like, there is no sober period. And it's the whole dorm. All of them.
I was always sober at my dorm, but...
Well, you went to a different school.
I also didn't have a roommate the first year I was at school. I was supposed to have a foreign exchange student. They didn't show up. And then the next roommate I was supposed to have, she decided to live with her aunt instead. So I didn't have to pay any extra because it wasn't my choice, and I got my room to myself.
That's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, it was pretty nice, actually. Yeah. But yeah, I wasn't really doing much. I would go up to my friend's room on the next floor, and we just sit and play games together. I ended up just like moving my stuff in there. He'd be playing Kingdom Hearts when the remaster came out, and then the Final Fantasy X remaster came out at about the same time, so we were both like playing those next to each other. That's so cute. It was so much fun.
You guys are adorable. I should show you pictures from my time visiting my sister's store.
Yeah.
She's not as wholesome.
No. But yeah, I don't. Especially if I was by myself and didn't have roommates, if my door was unlocking itself in the middle of the night and stuff, I think I would have moved back home.
Yeah.
I would have been fucking out of there, dude. Even if it wasn't a ghost.
I would get like a door jam.
Yeah, true.
I got one of those. I lived in an apartment, like a basement apartment, and a couple of guys lived above me.
Mm-hmm.
And like young guys, so they were, loud. They had people over all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought like a door jam.
Yeah.
In like underneath, because like it wouldn't stop anybody from coming in. I had a glass door.
Right.
But it made me feel better.
Right.
Because a couple of times when they were having like a party or something, people would like get drunk and come downstairs to talk to the girl in the basement or whatever. Because they rented the top floor. I rented the bottom floor.
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I think in that kind of, like, with doors unlocking and opening, I would rather it's a ghost rather than think about it being an actual person trying to break in. I think a ghost would be more comforting in that case.
I agree.
Yeah. Ugh. No, thank you. The one comment on this just says yikes.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a good story.
It was.
People should read it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upvote it.
Do it.
How do I do that? Oh, I have to log in. I'm not gonna upvote it. Too much effort.
I'll do it for you. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
what's
my
next?
shorter story. My shorter story tonight is my parents bought a haunted house. I'm scared after what the neighbors saw. I feel like that could just be the story.
That's it.
And
we're packing up.
My parents bought this beautiful house, but very old. And are currently renovating it. My mother and I are very intuitive. I really hate it when people are like, we're sensitive. I don't know why it irks me so much. Anyway. Are very intuitive and spiritual. So we've always felt some type of energy in the house, but nothing necessarily negative. Anyways, a week after my parents purchased the house, this was about 6 months ago, they got a call from a set of neighbors saying the fire department was called because they saw a man inside who needed help. Keep in mind, the house was vacant and it still is because it's in the process of being renovated. Anyways, the fire department was called and my parents were like, no one's living in there. It's empty. What do you mean? Anyways, fast forward to today, and a neighbor told my contractor that they called the fire department back because they saw a man hanging himself.
Oh, fuck!
I'm freaked out.
Yeah.
Not to mention various other neighbors and our contractors have said that the sensor lights by the front door constantly flickers. Well, it's an old house. It goes on and off. Today, I went to the house and watched from the car as the sensor light was on, which meant it was detecting motion, but it wasn't flickering, and I didn't see anything else. Just here to ask if anyone has had any experiences like this, and if you have any recommendations. Sell the house.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation. Sell the house.
Like, how crazy is this renovation? Like, are there, like, open walls and stuff that people can just, like, go in whenever? Like, or how? 'Cause, like, I feel like people see that and take advantage. Like, oh, empty building. Nobody lives here. I'm just gonna go
Yeah,
hang
I was
out.
thinking squatter.
Bad choice of words, but... Terrible. I'm gonna put myself in a timeout now.
Okay. Well, Ghosty's in the corner. We'll go to the comments. Yeah, this house is surely haunted, but does anyone know yet if he's a good ghost or a bad ghost? How can it be a good ghost if it's reliving that experience? I'm gonna say wait and see. I actually lived with a ghost that saved my life big time before I even knew him. I felt terrible when I had to move. I also lived for years in 2 different homes that had portals. My eyes just rolled so hard.
To where, though?
Yeah.
Where
Did
were
you have
going?
the blue or the orange one?
The blue or the Rosie, can we not chew on bones at the wall, please? I need to go fix this.
Nom, 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 nom.
Man, what are you doing? Goodness. Hello.
Hello?
Oh. Hello. Do I smell nice or something? Are you? What? What? No. Okay, thank you.
Mom, pay attention to me.
Okay, anything else to say on that one? I don't feel like I just need more information about what's going on. But
fire department was called. That's it. Pack up, go home. That's all. That's all we got.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Random question. So you don't believe in ghosts, but do you believe in aliens and that stuff?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Because
why?
I've felt how I imagine you feel about ghosts. Alec turned on like a documentary style. It's like those ghost story shows where they're interviewing and then they've got like reenactments and stuff, but it was for alien encounters. And I was rolling my eyes. So I thought I that's how I imagine.
Let me clarify. I do not think aliens are coming down and abducting us and then poking us and then sending us back home to sleep.
Yeah, that's the stuff that I meant.
It's not fucking possible that we are the only sentient beings in the entire galaxy.
Right. Yeah, I buy that.
But I don't believe in the little Martian.
I'm just
the Martian was just a cartoon ghostie.
But yeah, I was laying there, I look at Alec, I'm like, is this how Lime feels about ghost stories?
Yes! That is exactly how I feel. That is every time I hear or see, I am a spiritual being. I've been sensitive my whole life. Well, here's a box of tissues. If you're that sensitive. Jesus.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I probably just offended like half the world. But I don't care.
I mean, same. But yeah, I had to ask because it was making me laugh the other night.
Yeah. I love those shows though. Like Unexplained Mysteries. Oh,
yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's so good.
I think that was the show that had a really creepy one about mimics though. I think that was that show. I don't remember, but
I don't remember. Oh no, I'll have to rewatch it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, my next story is just called Is it wrestling hour? Is that what's going on here? Can I have some peace for 30 minutes?
Now.
No? Oh, okay, whatever. It's called Haunted Flat from Haunted Houses from Three Shopping? Lil Shopping? Ill Shopping? I'm not sure. Capital I's and L, lowercase L's.
Ill. Yeah, no, it's ILL. Like thick.
Okay.
They're sick shopping.
They're sick shopping, dude. Hell yeah. Alright. Hi, everyone. Hello. I live in a very big old house. However, it's turned into flats. Oh, okay. I was like, while you were still living there, they just turned it into apartments, or what happened here? Ladies! Hey, can we not? Please? Ugh. Rosie's gonna be part of the story today. Okay.
Yay!
Me and my partner live on the top floor. It's completely secluded. It's not shared living. We keep hearing noises in the flat. The first encounter happened when I was putting clothes away, and I seen a dry shampoo lid bottle come out of... What? I saw a dry shampoo lid bottle out of the corner of my eye, lift up into the air and drop back down. I called my partner into the other room and he was having a look around. Next thing that happened was I have a feather pen and that lifted up into the air and dropped back down.
I just want to touch your stuff.
They're practicing their levitation spells, okay?
Yeah. Wingardium Leviosa.
Since then, we've been told by our neighbor downstairs that a man died on the bottom floor and wasn't found for at least a week. Oh.
Ooh, stinky.
Yeah. And the person who lives in there now sees an old man in the corner of his room. He's a young lad who doesn't speak to any of us, so not sure where he would have gotten this facade from. What?
How would OP know if there's this young man if he doesn't talk to him? It's very suspicious.
Yeah, why is
there's holes in this logic?
I don't know what's going on. After that, we kept hearing a lot of noises, creaking footsteps on the stairs, and the door latch opening and closing again. Gosh, doors locking today. My partner has also said he has heard breathing outside the living room door. I haven't heard all of these things. However, today we have been sitting together in silence, and what I have heard sounded like someone has opened the front door, walked up the stairs, rushing up the stairs, and the banister creaked as well. I appreciate that this is an old building, but I asked my neighbor when it happens. And she said she hasn't heard or moved it / closed any doors. Trying to clarify what it could have been. Has anyone had anything like this or have any advice as we are shitting ourselves? Thank you.
I thought she was just gonna, like, I didn't think they were gonna put that, they contacted their neighbor when it happened.
Right.
I was like, yeah, someone was walking up the stairs.
Right, it's an
Let
old
them
house.
live their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Also, old houses creak, my dude.
Yeah, I mean, my house makes noises all the damn time. Yeah, I don't know. This just sounds like an old house.
Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, aside from the door unlocking, I guess. And the breathing, too. Is there like a draft that might sound like breathing or something?
Every time I hear things like this, like, we heard moaning, all I can think of is The Conjuring, where they're like, at the beginning, where they're going through someone's house and they're like, it's this pipe.
Yeah. No, this definitely made me think of the second movie with the old man in the house.
Oh, in the chair.
Yeah, that's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just seems like an old house. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they were talking about their neighbor that way. I don't understand what they're trying to say. I'm just confused.
It was, you know, it had room for improvement.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm writing a report card. There is room for improvement in your post.
Yup. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. Our last story of the night is from our Paranormal Encounters, posted by Adorable Cry 9286. Nobody cries adorably. I'm just throwing that out there.
I don't know. There's some Pokemon that are crying that are pretty cute.
Okay, hold on. Pokemon are not the you cannot no. Pokemon are not real.
Yeah, but they're cute and they're crying. So.
They are cute. They are cute. I'll give you that. Okay, this is unexplained music during night field work. I am a biologist, and I didn't even consider this supernatural until the summer of 2023. I was leading a small research team of fellow students to study the behavior of monkeys at a small sanctuary in Florida. This particular monkey species was nocturnal, and as such, we only studied them around midnight to coincide with their natural rhythms. I didn't know there were nocturnal monkeys. That's interesting.
Yeah, I've watched a couple. Like, there's a Netflix documentary about, I don't remember what it's called, but something about nature at night, and it's all night cam footage of a bunch of different animals. It's really cool. Would recommend.
Yeah, I might have to watch that. I love those things. Planet Earth was my jam.
Yeah.
When it came out.
It's so fun.
I watched the crap out of that.
Yeah.
This sanctuary was located on the outskirts and had acres upon acres of untouched hardwood hammock that allowed animals to roam in the natural ecosystem.
Oh.
There was one building, the housekeeper, where supplies were kept, where the veterinarian worked out of, and where the break room was for the researchers and the keepers. The rest of the land, except for that house, was covered in canopy and animal enclosures. This night was like any other. I organized our schedule and gathered the treats for the monkeys. Oh, I want treats. And the supplies for our experiment. The first trial went smoothly, and I had just switched to the next enclosure for the second trial of the night. We were showing the monkeys a photo and seeing how they reacted to it. Another researcher and I, side by side in cheap lawn chairs, followed the monkeys with our red-hued flashlights and recorded their movements and reactions. Most of the time, the monkeys would come closer to the photo, sit on a nearby branch, and stare, or would make cute chirping noise and whooping sounds, sometimes towards us and other times towards their monkey partners. But this particular trial was different. The monkey were more stagnant and hung closely to their nest boxes. That's when I heard it. Soft music. At first, I thought it was just a sound playing in my head, but it kept growing. I looked behind me and saw nothing but darkness of the woods. As it played louder, I realized that this was a specific type of music, flute music, with no words and no other instruments. It played through the trees and managed to engulf the woods in its melody. Alice, the other researcher, put her hand on my shoulder, looking at me wide-eyed. This story is not real.
What?
This story is not real.
Oh.
Ain't no way. It's too fantastical. Do you hear it? I asked. She slowly shook her head, yes. I remember looking down at my watch and seeing that it was only 5 minutes left on our current trial. That's when Alice started to panic. A woman who was usually the bedrock of our group, and seeing her scared only made me more so. The flute intensified. I kept running through the scenarios in my head, but I couldn't come up with any other reason for us to be hearing it. The entire place was gated, and there was a nearby road with about 200 feet from our location. But who in this day and age would be listening to flute music in their car? You don't know me.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of instrumental music in my car, thank you very much.
Yeah. And if they were driving, the music would have died down by this point. But it was growing louder and seemingly closer, meaning someone was playing this inside the fence and inside our woods. There were only 2 other people up at the keeper house, and they were over a quarter mile away. That's when I felt it, an itching feeling behind me. I dared not look, but I knew in my chest that whatever was watching us, playing at us, was doing some form of dark part of the woods over my shoulder. I knew it well because it was the place of the crooked tree between enclosures 5 and 6 that always had us tripping over its roots as we walked by. Alice must have known because she turned slowly towards me and uttered, "Don't look." This is such bullshit.
Very embellished.
That's when we heard it. Yeah. That's when we heard it, or rather heard the lack of monkeys. There were over 60 monkeys in those woods, and for the first time, they were all quiet. Even the monkeys we were observing had become completely disinterested in the photo and hid away completely in their nest box. I felt like I wanted to cry, and I tried to gaslight myself into oblivion. But nothing could have persuaded me that we weren't in danger in that moment. As soon as the timer went off, we ran back to the keeper house, and we didn't look behind us. All the while, the flute music grew, and the monkeys went into an all-out vocal frenzy. Once we closed the door, we could no longer hear it, and the keeper on duty and other researcher, Catherine, looked at us like we were crazy after explaining what happened. The keeper told us other weird things that had experienced in those woods, although none of those events seemed similar to ours. Catherine was easily scared, so she didn't want to talk about the events at all. What caused me the most unease was how disturbed Alice was by the event. She was half Native American and had learned much from her grandmother, who was deeply spiritual. She revealed to us on our car ride.
I was like, parade?
Yeah,
what's a parade?
Yeah. Yeah, same. On our car ride home, that she believed that what we had witnessed was a skinwalker in the woods. And that was right as we got home, we need to head straight inside, lock the doors and the windows. She said she couldn't stop feeling of us being followed. I never known Alice to be a liar, and this is not something that she would joke about. Catherine was so scared about the whole situation that she started crying. And we had to ride the rest of the way home in silence, which for me only made it worse. We never experienced anything like it again, but the fear I felt that night still haunts me. Was Alice right, or was it really just music from the road and us overreacting? Or is something else supernatural entirely? I have no idea.
I don't know. Unless
That
there's
story
a
is such bullshit!
Pied Piper out there.
Okay, it was a good story. Like, that's my favorite kind of story we get to read on this podcast. Like, it's super interesting, it's detailed, it's, like, engaging, but it's not real.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow, that sounds like a scary experience. I never heard of a skinwalker playing musical instruments. Really interesting. I'm glad you and your colleagues are safe. How do people believe this? I haven't either. I could have been something else besides a skinwalker, but I'm not sure of what, and thank you. We never encountered the music again after that night, and everything seemed fine the next night we went back. Also, if you were that scared, why would you go back?
I mean, a job's a job. You gotta go back,
okay,
get that
I guess.
paycheck.
Fair enough. You win.
Yeah. In this economy, gotta show up to work, man.
That's valid.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one.
It was a good one. That was a good story.
Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing a skinwalker playing a flute.
Yeah,
Where does
I was
it come
thinking
from?
like Pied Piper.
Yeah.
Like, you were surrounded by a bunch of monkeys playing flute music. I was thinking Pied Piper.
Yeah, same. All of a sudden the monkeys stop making noise, go off somewhere. Yeah. Same.
All right. Those are our stories for tonight. If tonight's stories didn't convince you that ghosts are real, congratulations, you're still sane.
But if your lights start flickering later, don't say we didn't warn you.
If you enjoyed yourself, subscribe, leave a review, and send us your own spooky stories. Believe it or not, we want to hear them. You can find our email in our channel bio or in the video's description below. Until next time, good night.
Keep tight.
Yay!
Yay!